Okay, so what? So I know I just heard about this late. What's it called?
It's called Red Dye 3.
Red dye 3.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you know about it?
From what I know, the FDA they actually banned it in the U.S. because it actually causes cancer in rats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the study shows.
So they're comparing us to rats.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a synthetic coloring that they add to like a lot of baked goods, a lot of candies.
What kind of what candies have red 3? Like, what is it? Like, I'm just curious. What candies?
Um,
Like, what's a list of maybe stuff that would be in?
Let's see. Colored beverages, frostings, frozen desserts like ice pops, ice cream, strawberry flavoring, candy,
Dude,
seasonal candies like
everything.
candy corn, dyed marshmallows, cakes, cupcakes, protein shakes, bacon bits, sausages.
Bacon bits has red
pudding.
dye? Yeah. They can't even leave the bacon alone. They got to add red dye to the bacon.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah. Some of it, some medicines, like pain relievers.
Why do you have to put red dye in medicine? Just to make it look
fruit
a certain
cocktail?
way? Fruit cocktail?
Yeah. That's just like some. I'm sure there's a lot more.
What's the other red dye color that people are worried about? It's not the one that they talk about like all the time, or is that a different one?
Is it red dye 40?
Red dye 40, is that the one that people... Because I've always heard about a red dye, but I'm not sure which one.
Yeah, there's red dye 40. It actually accelerated the immune system tumor growth in mice.
Dude, so it's like almost the same thing. So they're going after this red dye, which
3.
one? Red dye 3, but there's also red dye 40. So if there's red dye 3, is there red dye 1, 2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Is there 40 of these things? How many I'm curious, how many variations of red dye exist in the world? It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Like, how do you make a red dye? That's another question. We're gonna have to get this so you guys can see what's going on. We have the green screen, but we didn't have it on this stream. My bad.
So there's red dye 3, red 3, red 40.
There's not like a certain amount of red dyes. There's just maybe just the formula.
I believe so. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. See? Just shows like 3 and then 40.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't see it anymore.
And then I think that I saw that they're not going to start like putting the hammer down on people until a certain year. Like they have like a certain amount of time in order to take it out of the foods. Like it's not an immediate thing that they have to, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, it's banned, you got to get rid of it on the 20th of January. They
have until January 15th. 2027. So they have 2 years.
They have 2 years, and this dye is going to be in there.
Yeah.
And then what's going to be the alternative? That's another question, right?
That's another question.
I know a lot of like natural foods. It's like beet. When I say beet is the color that you'll see, and different stuff like that.
Yeah, for food coloring.
So hopefully that's a good hopefully that's a good foot in the right direction. Hopefully it's not. They're just not just giving us one and then leaving the bad ones on the table.
Exactly.
It'd be cool for them to like. You know, if you guys don't know, there's like a lot of stuff linked to behavioral with dye colors. Some kids are more sensitive. Some adults are sensitive. You might not even know some of the brain fog and the things you deal with in your day-to-day will be linked to some of these dyes.
Yeah.
So red 3, I've never heard of it. So I guess I'm going to do my homework. But we just thought we'd get on a live stream. We didn't even anticipate making a video. This is super late. It's like 12:30 Pacific Northwest time. And I'm like, okay, let's just see if the stream works because our kids are asleep. We weren't sure how this was going to work. And then we have a whole stream in on OBS, so we'll probably just figure out how to get all the graphics in here, and then this will make more sense.
So this is just a test.
Yeah, this is just a test, but that's kind of cool about the whole red dye situation. I'm about healthy food. So food, knowing what it is, having less ingredients, I think it's good. I think that's what our body wants. The more ingredients they add, I'm not talking about salt and basil. I'm talking like red dye number 3, red 40, these things you can't pronounce.
Blue, yellow, all these different types of.
Yeah. I want to read blueberry. I want to see vitamin C. You know what I'm saying? I want to see that type of stuff. Not here's this thing. Because if you didn't know, you'll have like an ingredient and it'll be like 1,000 things in that ingredient, that fragrance, that flavor, that color. It's not just the thing. There's like tons of things, and then your body reacts to it accordingly. So it's kind of exciting that they're starting to think forward, and I think it's going to impact all of us. And if you have kids, it's going to impact them in a good way. So
definitely.
Yeah. You guys stay blessed. This is Mondo
In Dallas.
And we're signing out.